in the right spot here. I have a black and blue too chatterbait, and I hope I should try that one too, because the bluegill in here. Still on there. Yeah, but let it go. That was a hit or grass. I think it was grass. On the outside of it. So you know how fish usually wait on the outside of the grass, right? The moss, you know, waiting for the bait to shoot out. Or they're hiding in the moss. But normally I see them on the outside. So it's hard to get down the edges if you're not parallel, you know, with them. And there's some spots that are. That was a fish. He was going through the weeds. Oh, but that's why if you have a boat and you're in the water and you're casting toward the shoreline, the bank, and you bring it out, you know, those fish are on the other side of the moss waiting for something to shoot out, and they grab them. So when you're in a boat and you're pulling out and you know, pull it through the moss and they're sitting there facing this way toward the bank, you know, they're gonna grab it, you know. But when you're casting out and you bring it in, you come up behind them, and if there's one sitting there, you scare him. See, he don't know what it is, and he takes off. So that's when you got to get parallel with the bank, so you can just run it down the side of the grass. And there's some spots around here I can do that, like over here. The side, you know, I could shoot down the sides. But this morning I saw a lot of bait fish jumping around and bluegill. I came over here, plus the wind's blowing. I figured it'd be quieter over here. I have to use a rubber band on my phone to kind of keep it more steady. Perfect on the edge, just rip it through the grass. You know, and a lot of times they're in the moss because they're, you know, in the shade. And they're late evenings and stuff. And you know, it's not every time you're gonna scare fish, you know, coming up behind them, but maybe that one time as a 5-pounder sitting there and you smack him in the tail and he takes off. You know, he could be a foot from your bait, and you know, he'll see it when he at the corner of his eye, and you know, takes off and grabs it. That's why it's helpful to have them. Especially when you're using frogs. Toss that frog up here in the grass and you jump it out and in there, and they'll be sitting right there in the moss waiting because they know, you know, there might be some bait up here in the grass and waiting for it. And